Hi everybody, it's Angela. I hope you enjoyed our Spreecast. If you're watching this after having seen our live webcast, well then all you need to do really is look down below. You're going to see links to all of our follow-up materials. I had so much information on word of mouth marketing, I knew there was really no way I was going to be able to get through it in an hour, so I just crammed a PowerPoint full of information that I hope you'll find useful. Lots of articles and resources and all kinds of stuff that I think will help. There's also a link to the Spreecast replay, as well as a list of just some resources that I like. I call it the A-list. Cool stuff I love that I keep updated. So if you haven't looked there in a while, you may want to check back. If you're watching this because you missed our live broadcast and you're interested in just getting the recap, I'm going to just go over, just take a couple minutes and review the material. And also I'd like to have this just in case there was any technical difficulty during this Spreecast. These things do happen, and it's stormy season here right now, and if the power goes out, well then my broadcast ends. So just want to give everybody just a quick overview of what we're talking about. Again, just in a couple of minutes, you'll need to look at the materials and view the Spreecast to get the full rundown. But just my top takeaways on word of mouth marketing. Number one, what is it? What is word of mouth marketing? Word of mouth marketing is really used to contrast the concept of paid advertising. So something that is a paid promotion. So typically when we're thinking of word of mouth, a lot of people talk about social media and blogging. We talk about word of mouth, but really word of mouth in its purest form is just customer to customer communication. So it's two people sharing information. So how do people share information directly? Rather than company to customer, or B2C, business to customer, right? It's customer to customer. So how do people do this? Well, this could be talking face to face. Hey, did you hear about? I love my iPhone, right? That's classic word of mouth marketing. In fact, 70% of word of mouth happens basically face to face, or by phone, by email, by text, just the way that people normally communicate and keep up with one another. Now, social media and blogging can be a way to share information, but social media particularly is useful when a person is sharing content from a company, not when the company is putting out content. It helps in word of mouth marketing, but the word of mouth comes from the consumer. And so any sort of way that people are communicating and sharing information is word of mouth marketing. And so it's difficult to control. And from the point of view of putting out information, you can only do so much with how a person's going to use it. So really the strategies of word of mouth marketing are about how do you help people share information about you and your business. And so we have these statistics that 80% of the buying cycle involves word of mouth marketing. And the one that I thought was even a little bit more sobering is that 70% of word of mouth marketing is not in social media or blogging. It's in that one-on-one, I'm telling my friends either by phone, in person, email, however I'm communicating to them personally about something that I love. So, there's a degree in all of this which you'll never fully be able to control or even measure necessarily, but it's a mindset that you can use, understanding that word of mouth is the most valuable marketing that you can have, is a referral or recommendation by another person. Because we're going to trust somebody that we know, who we know is not involved with a company way more than the company themselves. Think about how you receive information and what makes you trust something or a company, and what makes you try something new. That's the mindset of most people. So when we're talking about word of mouth marketing in a more formal way, a lot of times what we're talking about are particular campaigns, and these can be, as we talked about, the top 3 trends are referral programs, influencer programs, and reviews. Also contests, like you see Facebook contests and so forth. There's a lot of legalities around contests, so I didn't even want to get into it. So if you're going to do a contest, make sure you're legal. But referral programs, influencer programs, and reviews. So just real fast, let's discuss those. Referral programs, that's where you incentivize a current customer to share information with other people, usually in exchange for some sort of an incentive, for a discount, maybe it's a part of a loyalty program where they eventually get cash back. Usually there's something of monetary value that is used to incentivize the person that's doing the referring. I've got a lot of information for you on that, some best practices that you can use. Always, always, always being authentic and honest. Don't bug people about referrals. A referral program can be as simple as an occasional email, a quarterly email to all your customers, to your friends and family, asking people to refer. Do you know somebody who might like to come here? Do you know somebody who might enjoy doing business with me? I'm trying to grow my business. Very transparent, very authentic. The next level up is to build in some sort of referral. Now, if you're going to have a referral program, you're going to have some sort of back end to track it. And so that's, there's technologies that do that. So, you would want to investigate that. But a referral program done in an honest way can be a very powerful way for your raving fans, for your evangelists, your brand ambassadors, to connect with other people on your behalf because they love what you do. So that's referral programs. Influencer programs typically is about reaching out to those who are influential in social media, influential online, the kinds of people that people go to, experts, for their advice. So the top influencer program that a lot of companies are using would be connecting to bloggers. So if you want to reach out to bloggers, again, I've included information on what the FTC and FCC rules are on this. There's very important legal things that have to happen on your part as the advertiser and on the blogger's part as the promoter. You'll want to review this. This just changed in March. Some of the transparency and disclosure requirements. But basically, you would reach out to the top 50, the top 100 bloggers in your industry that are in the area that you're trying to reach. Again, you have to know your target market and who they trust, and you reach out to them in a very authentic way via email, phone call, right, whatever works, and say, hey, I think that your audience would enjoy learning about what I have to offer. And a lot of times, if you can incentivize that for the blogger, if you've got a book, I'll send you a copy of my book for free. I'm selling, these shirts, I'll send you a shirt for free. That's great, but the blogger must disclose that they received something free in return for an article. So this is a way to connect with those that already have audiences. And if, again, you're just looking for authenticity, if you tell people, I only want you to promote this or talk about it if you believe in it, well then, you're really going to bypass a lot of things that seem creepy and sketchy, right? So that's an example of an influencer program. And then finally, reviews. Basically, that's you capturing your customers' testimonials, and you can do that by in writing. Have them email. You can have a place on your website. You can have video testimonials. Again, there are some laws now regarding how testimonials work. Basically, you can't have somebody come on your site and say, oh, I took this pill and I lost 500 pounds and met the man of my dreams and found the perfect dog and won the lottery because of this pill. Maybe somebody did, but those results aren't typical, right? Results may not be typical. You have to be careful in your testimonials. Your results need to be typical. They can be varied, but you can't just have everybody that won the lottery because they talked to you. That's not going to work. So again, transparency. But the sort of thing where you just, again, ask the customers that you love. Ask the people that are most frequently coming to your site. You can put this out on your social media. This is a great way to engage people in social media. Ask them to explain what their experience is with you. And then you can take advantage, too, of review sites like Yelp. Here in Atlanta, we have kudzu.com. There are all sorts of review sites where you can have your company listed, and then you can invite customers to give you reviews. Be prepared for bad reviews. If you're going to be authentic, and you need to monitor these reviews. If somebody goes on and puts a bad review, one, it's an opportunity for you to maybe improve a customer's experience if they had a bad experience, and two, there's always a place for you to be able to make a response. And so if somebody's response is totally out of left field, you can certainly say that, and I think people understand that. But those three things, referral programs, influencer programs, and reviews, can be a very powerful way to tap into word of mouth marketing. So I've got a lot more stuff in the PowerPoint and in the Spreecast. But if you think about those, approach them in an honest way with integrity. Don't try to be more than you are. Just be what you are. Your great product, your great service, the great person that you are, and communicate with people and give them a way to share your information. And my final best practice on this is think about a time you've been somewhere a restaurant, you went to a professional, maybe it was you went to a hairdresser or a manicurist or even a doctor, and you wanted to share that service professional or that product's information and you couldn't find it anywhere. What would have made it easier for you to find it and share it? That's what you want for your customers. Recognizing that some of them may be in social media, some of them may be email people, some may talk on the phone, some may do text. You want to make sure you have something out there for everybody. So anyway, that's our recap. Hopefully you'll enjoy the full Spreecast, and we look forward to connecting with you. Oh, make sure and check out our special offer. We're offering a word of mouth marketing business review, 45-minute, either on the phone or on Skype, to help you to get an analysis of your business to see if maybe you can better use word of mouth marketing and come up with a good strategy. So that's it. Thanks.